Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem.
My dear brothers, respected elders and sisters, Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala has given us so many blessings. Each and every step in this dunya, we can have, mashallah, so much rahmah from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Ramadan, mashallah, we finished nearly one ashra, 10 days of Ramadan. In a hadith Mubarakah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, أوله رحمة وأوسطه مغفرة وآخره عتقاء من النار. The first 10 days based on the rahmah of Allah Ta'ala. So first 10 days of Ramadan is rahmah. And then the second 10 days of Ramadan is maghfirah. Then third 10 days of Ramadan, the last ashra, this is from get set free from the hellfire, get escape from hellfire. So Mufassirin, scholars, they explain what does mean awwal 10 days is rahmah. So people, mashallah, they do ibadat, they obey Allah Ta'ala, worship Allah Ta'ala in first 10 days. First 10 days is cause for the rahmah of Allah Ta'ala. They are the one, they grab the opportunity of rahmah of Allah Ta'ala. Then when they enter the second 10 days of Ramadan, then they get maghfirah, sin get forgiven, because they've been blessed in 10 days. Now they've been blessed in 10 days, they do second 10 days, they do more ibadat, they do more zikr of Allah Ta'ala, they do more fast. Last 10 days, Utaqa'um minan nar, they are set free, they do worship Allah Ta'ala with love, sincerity, with ikhlas. Now in last 10 days, if na'uzubillah, they have done sin, so Allah Ta'ala forgive them, Utaqa'um minan nar, they are set free from hellfire. So one thing is worth to be mentioned here. Always when we hear in the hadith and Quran, Allah Ta'ala forgive all our sin. Here, because, look here, Na'uzubillah, if someone is a criminal, most wanted criminal, advertisement on the news, he escaped from the prison, whoever see him, rarely he can walk around. He can't walk around in the street, he can't walk around everywhere. He will be hiding. Because he is criminal, he escaped from. He is a big criminal, big one. First he have done crime, he was in the prison, then he escaped from the prison. Now police searching him, after him, he will not be freely walking all around. The same way in Islam, the big criminal, crime people, Quran and Hadith always generally talk about not the people who are criminal, the sinner, kabair, people who do kabair, big sin and guna. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he said, Ramadan ila Ramadan, as-salatul khamsa. The person who do 5 times salah, and Ramadan ila Ramadan, from one Ramadan to another Ramadan he do fast, and Jum'atu ila Jum'ah, from one Jum'ah to another Jum'ah he pray Jum'atu Salah. So Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam mentioned, mukaffiratun ma bainahunna, whatever happened between Jummah to one Jummah, whatever the sin he have done, one Jummah to one Jummah, one Ramadan to another Ramadan. In between he done fasting in one Ramadan, and now he got another Ramadan. In other Ramadan he is fasting, mashallah. All the sin will be forgiven in between. And Jummah and Salah, in between the Salah he prayed, mashallah, Zuhr, no, first Jummah, and he will pray Asr. In between the guna, sin will be forgiven. Then Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, at the end of the hadith, he mentioned, Izajtana bil kabair. As long as he doesn't do any kabair, any big sin. So, my dear brother, respected elders, a true believer, real Muslim, who really care. So, if he is a real citizen, he always care about the law. If he is a dodgy citizen, he always do crime, break the law. If he is a true Muslim, if really he obey Allah Ta'ala, love Allah Ta'ala, he will not do willingly sin. Yes, we are not angels. We do sin. But the true Muslim, what do? He always ask Allah Ta'ala forgiveness. He don't want to have the weight of sin on his shoulders. Like for example, scholars they say the believers is just like a person who got a mountain on his shoulder. The believer, if he do sin, na'uzubillah, he feel this sin on his mountain, on his shoulder, like a mountain on his shoulder weight, mountain weight on his shoulder. So he asked Allah Ta'ala forgiveness, he begged, he cried from Allah Ta'ala forgiveness. And the kuffar and fasik, munafiq and fasik is just like a person who got fly on his shoulder, he just twisted. He don't care. That's how, my dear brothers, it's very important. We do sin, we are not angels. Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he said, Kull ibn Adam khatta'un. All the son of Adam, they are sinners. We do sin. Wa khairul khatta'in at-tawwabun. The best sinner is the one who do always tawbah, who always get back to Allah Ta'ala, return to Allah Ta'ala. Look, small child get naughty and then make trouble with mommy. Okay, at the end, mommy forgive me. I don't want to do that anymore. This is how the tawbah. Oh Allah Ta'ala forgive me. I will not do that anymore. This is tawbah. Yes, it will happen again. Sahabi, companion of Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he came to Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, asked, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, if a person do sin, what happened? Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, it will be written in his book of deeds. If he do ask forgiveness, what happened then? Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, it will be removed from his book. And one hasana will be written because of doing tawbah, astaghfar. He asked again, if a person do again sin, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it will be written in his book of deeds. What if he do tawbah, astaghfar? He sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, it will be forgiven again, removed from his book again, and one hasana will be written. He repeat third time. And Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam gave the same answer third time. Now Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, look, person, servant of Allah Ta'ala, always get tired asking Allah Ta'ala forgiveness. But Allah Ta'ala never get tired. Forgiving his servant, how much sin you have done, you ask Allah Ta'ala forgiveness, Allah Ta'ala will forgive you. In muttafaq alayhi hadith, sahih hadith, Yabna Adam, law balagha dhunubaka anan as-sama. Oh son of Adam, You done such a big sin you done. لو بلغ ذنوبك عنان السماء. Such a sin you do, this whole room get filled with your sin, and the whole bonded area get filled with your sin, and whole you do more sin. Na'udzubillah, the whole London get filled with your sin. The whole UK gets filled with your sin. You do such a sin more. The whole Europe gets filled with your sin. You do such a more sin. The whole world gets filled with your sin. And then between skies and the earth, the space, how much space is? In Hadith it is mentioned 500 years. A very fast light goes, then they can reach there. The whole space between skies and the earth get filled. ثُمَّ اسْتَغْفَرْ عَنَانَ السَّمَاءِ. Then your sin get to the edges of the skies, and then you say, ثُمَّ اسْتَغْفَرْتَنِي غَفَرْتُ لَكَ. Oh Allah Ta'ala, forgive me. Such are things you've asked Allah Ta'ala say, I don't care your sin. If you bring such a sin, this sin is reaching to the edge of the skies. Allah Ta'ala forgive us. Fir'aun, no one, the worst person on the earth came. No one was the person who challenged Allah Ta'ala. Apart from Fir'aun, he used to say, Ana Rabbukumul A'la. I am the high Lord. I am the sustainer, high sustainer, big sustainer I am. When he was drowning, and then Jibreel alayhi salam came and he opened his mouth. He wanted to ask Allah Ta'ala forgiveness. In Quran he say, oh Rabb of Musa. He did not directly say, oh Allah Ta'ala. He said, oh Rabb of Musa, because Musa alayhi salam caused him to be drowned. He opened his mouth saying, oh Rabb of Musa. Before he said, forgive me, Jibreel alayhi salam took the sand and put in his mouth. Because you are such arrogant, you don't deserve to be forgiven. Jibreel alayhi salam was thinking, maybe Allah Ta'ala will forgive him if he open his mouth and ask forgiveness from Allah Ta'ala. This is how, my dear brothers, respected elders, this last second Ashra started. وَأَوْسَطُهُ مَغْفِرَةٌ. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned the second Ashra, second 10 days of Ramadan, they are the base on maghfirah, the maghfirah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look here, my brothers, respected elders, if someone is giving the sweet there, someone is spreading this sweet, chocolate or sweet, so I just go the other side, get out from the other door, I just ignore it. It doesn't care, I don't care. So it doesn't mean I just lose this opportunity. People getting sweet, I am not getting sweet. There is a maghfirah and rahmah generally getting spread everywhere. If I show arrogance, I say I don't care. Ramadan will come and goes. We don't know what will happen. Look here, we have our brother, youngster brother Ummah, last week he passed away. He is the person who used to do security here. Can you believe 20 years in teenager's life he passed away? Have we got any certificate for us? We live here. We don't know, maybe we're going to reach to the end of the Ramadan or not. This is how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he always, whenever he used to lead the janazah,
So he asked person, have he done, anyone remember he have done good things? Once a Sahabi, he said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I know this person, he have done security with me in the path of Allah Ta'ala. Then Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned Sahaba, he is the person belongs to paradise, and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam led his janazah. It's a good thing. The eyes in hadith it's saying, these eyes for the fear and love of Allah Ta'ala cry only small amount like the head of a fly. Such a small drop of the water come out of eye in the love crying he is, and then he will never enter the hellfire because of small amount tears come out of his eyes in the fear, in the love of Allah Ta'ala. And the person who in the path of Allah Ta'ala doing security in the path of Allah Ta'ala, this eye being haram, forbidden to see the hellfire, the fire of hell, this eyes. Such a big thing, doing security. So my dear brothers, respected elders, we don't know when our time will be finishing. We don't have any secure certificate. We don't have any insurance. We will live here forever. Ma masalud dunya ka masalil akhirah illa ahdukum isba'uhu fil yam. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, with regard this dunya, the akhirah is like that. If a person, ahadukum isba'uhu fil yam, if a person, one finger, he put in the ocean, in the sea water, if a put finger in the sea water, falyanzur bima yarji'u, you look at what you get back and what is the water you took your finger. What the amount of water the finger took. How much dunya you made. How much you have the wealth of the whole entire universe. You leave this dunya is like a drop of water. Ocean is the akhirah. Look what you have done for akhirah. For dunya you have done so much. Is drop of the water, and akhirah is so much coming. How unwise we are. For 100 years maximum, this average mortal average of death is 70, 80 maximum. For 80, 70 years, how busy we are for akhirah, years, millions. Wherever the life of Allah Ta'ala, that's where the life will be in the paradise. It means al-awwal laysa qablahu shay, al-akhir laysa ba'dahu shay. There Allah Ta'ala is forever. Allah Ta'ala will stay forever. The person, he being created by Allah Ta'ala, he will never destroy it. Death is intiqal. They call it, he have done intiqal. Death is in transit. He is transit from one form to another form, from dunya to the alam al-qabr, and then alam al-barzakh. Then death is never destroying any person. Death will try to transfer you from one life to another life. Like a mother, a baby, twins baby in the belly. One baby saying to another baby in the belly of mother, do you know? Outside is a big world. The baby say, the second twin baby say, how do you know? How come? I don't believe it. He say, no, silly. You will see when we go out, you will see the big world. We are like a baby here. We can't believe it. What is the big life in the hereafter? 70 years this person will try to visit his own paradise, he will never be able to visit his own paradise. Such a big paradise he will be given. This is the time today, my dear brothers, we ask Allah Ta'ala forgiveness, and we are, mashallah, very lucky. We are in the very golden season of getting reward. Ramadan is the big season of reward. If you don't do anything, just you fast. Yeah, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, the fasting person, if he sleep, each and every breath he breathe, he will get the reward of Subhanallah. And in other hadith, Subhanallah, tamla'ul mizan. Only the person says Subhanallah, such a reward he gets saying Subhanallah. At the day of judgment, the whole scale will be filled with the reward just saying Subhanallah. Sulaiman alayhi salam, his throne was flying. A farmer, he was doing the water to his land. He saw the throne flying. He said Subhanallah. Sulaiman alayhi salam heard. He came back. He asked this farmer, I gave you whole my throne, I gave you my whole government, give me the reward of Subhanallah. He said, how come? How come Subhanallah? Na'udzubillah. He said, little. Your sultanate, your kingdom is bigger. How come? He said, my sultanate, my government, my kingdom will be destroyed. Your Subhanallah will be multiplied at the end. Allah Ta'ala multiply the amal. So my dear brothers, we are very, very lucky. We are in the golden period of, I mostly forget this hadith. I mentioned last time as well, this time in the khutbah, Masroor khutbah. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he said, As-sawm فَإِنَّهُ لِي وَأَنَا أَجْزِي بِهِ. The fasting, كل ابن ابن آدم يضاعف الحسنة بأشر أمثالها. Every son of Adam have whatever he have done sin, whatever he have done good amal, from 10 to 700 times he will get reward. Depend how sincere you are, depend how much love you are doing with Allah Ta'ala love, you are doing this action. So 10% to 70 times, 700 times it will be multiplied. Illa as-sawm. فقال الله عز وجل. Then Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam saying, Allah Ta'ala saying, illa as-sawm, only fasting. Fasting is no accountability. Fasting is no calculator work here. No accountancy work with fasting. Inna as-sawm, as-sawm fa innahu li. Sawm, the fasting is for me, Allah Ta'ala saying. Fasting is for me. Wa ana ajzi bih. I will give the reward for fasting. Allah Ta'ala, who is the ahkamul hakimeen. Allah Ta'ala, who is the Lord of the whole alameen. Our universe is one alam. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil alameen. Hazrat Qatada rahmatullah alayh, and then Sahaba they used to say, there are 40, in one riwayah 70 universe. This is one of the universe. Allah Ta'ala is the sustainer of the universe. Allah Ta'ala will give the reward for fasting. We, my dear brothers, we don't know what we are doing. Fasting is not a minor thing. Fasting is a big thing. Allah Ta'ala proudly, Allah Ta'ala saying, يَدَعُ شَهْوَتُهُ وَتَعَامُهُ مِنْ عَجَلِهِ. So my servant give up his desires. My servant give up his food for me. I look after you. So, my dear brothers, this is a big thing, fasting. This is what we are doing, mashallah. May Allah Ta'ala help us. We are, mashallah, look here. You want to go upstairs, yeah? You want to use the staircases. One step you take one step, automatically you will be to the next step. When you take second step, automatically you are next to the third step. You will never sleep in the staircase. Oh, I don't want to go upstairs to sleep, I just sleep here. Come on, man, go upstairs to sleep. You have good bed upstairs. Fasting is a staircase. It's taking you on high level of spirituality. Go up there, don't stay here. I'm just fasting and waiting when I'm going to do iftar. With fast, you have bumper prize, read Quran. With fast, you have bumper prize to do zikr. With fast, you have bumper prize, look after your friends, your family. Be nice to them. With fast, you have bumper prize, look after the poor. This is the bumper prize reward for you. Just having fasting, doing nothing is just like you are going upstairs and on the staircase you just stay there is enough for me. You have opportunity to go up, high up, more up. That's how by fast, inshallah, we can get closer to Allah Ta'ala. And Allah Ta'ala, like we play video games, we complete one phase, one stage, and then another stage come. No video game stop ever. The journey to get closer to Allah Ta'ala, this spiritual journey will never stop. You will get more wisdom from Allah Ta'ala. You will get more highness to the Allah Ta'ala and more spiritually closeness to Allah Ta'ala when you inshallah do more and more. So, lillahi ahsanul husna wa ziyada. Ahsanul husna wa ziyada. May Allah Ta'ala help us. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq. We inshallah get more and more benefits from fast. Read Quran. Inna lillahi ahlina minan nas. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam mentioned, he said, verily some people, ahlina minan nas, amongst the people, they are very closer to Allah Ta'ala, like your family is very close to you. You even give up to your own relatives because of your own family, your wife, your children, oh, I am busy, I have commitment with my family, I don't want to go anywhere. You give up everything to commitment with your family. Allah Ta'ala saying, Inna lillahi ahlina minan nas. Some people, they are very closer to me, like your own family close to you. Manhum ya Rasulallah. Who are these people? They are very close to you, like our family is very close to us. Hum ahlul Quran. The people of Quran, hum ahlullah wa khassatuhu. They are very close to Allah Ta'ala. They are very special people to Allah Ta'ala. The Quran people who always busy in the Quran, learning, understanding, reciting the Quran, spreading the Quran. And if someone come to you, Allah Ta'ala will deal with him. If someone come and harm you, because you are the ahlullah wa khassatuhu, you are special people to Allah Ta'ala. If you are special people working for government protocol will be with you. No one harm you. What do you think the protocol of Allah Ta'ala is? Someone harm you when the protocol of Allah Ta'ala is with you. So my dear brothers, Allah Ta'ala help us. We can get closer to Allah Ta'ala, having fast, zikr, doing Quran, doing. May Allah Ta'ala help us. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fil Quranil azim wa nafa'na wa iyyakum